Yep, just... So at this point, what I really need to know is there any fuel getting to the front? And so I've cranked it over, and there should be fuel in the fuel line. So I'm just taking off this little dust cover. This looks a little bit like your tire pressure valve, so I'll press right here. Well, that's not very much. So when you're checking your pressure, that should squirt out there quite a lot. So I'm kind of guessing that there's not enough pressure here. So in order to get at the spark plugs, you got to get this Ecotec cover off, which actually makes it rather easy because there's no wires to worry about. You got no spark plug wires, just take off one Ecotec cover and you get all 4 spark plugs underneath. So here's a fuel filter. Is it clogged? Well, the only way to test it is to try to blow through it. I've already kind of shaken out all the gas. I couldn't blow that up if I tried. There's a wee bit trickling through there. And so that to me is pretty clogged. So I showed you the old filter and we blew through that. It was like blowing through a stick. There's just nothing going on. So went out and bought a new one. Here's a new filter. No restriction whatsoever. So that's like blowing through a hose. So it must be good. Here I am up underneath the car, and I'm looking at the 2 connections where the fuel, this green end here where the little plastic clip is, that's where the fuel comes into the filter, and that other end way over there is where it's going to go out. So I got to put the filter in there, and then I'll show you when I've got it all done. Well, I'm kind of looking up at it again from just the other side of the car underneath. And there you can see the new filter is installed. And you can see on the right hand side of your picture there that there's 2 nuts. One is the nut welded onto the filter, and the other one is the nut that spins on the steel fuel line. So you've got to hold one of them with a wrench, which I did, and the other one you got to turn. So you got to turn them against each other, the thread against each other, so that they tighten. And on the other side is a little, you can just see the clip. I hope that's in focus. You can see the clip that goes back on. You got to get all that snapped together correctly, otherwise the fuel filter is going to pop off or leak or do something, and you're not going to like any of the results.